It's the penultimate week of the UBL season, you guys. We have 2 more battles left. Let's see if we can grab another win. Hey guys, what's up? IrishEmerald here, and welcome to our Week 8 battle in the UBL. Well, this week we're up against Pat, coach of the Sacramento Sand/. Link to his YouTube channel will be in the description down below. Definitely go check him out. We're currently sitting at 3 and 4, so you guys, you can do the maths there. We've got 2 more weeks left. If we manage to win both games, we're definitely got in a shot with playoffs. We're -4 diff though, so we have to win like okay-ish well, so that we're not going in with a bad diff. But anyways, we'll see how it is. By the way, my lip, it's catching me all the time. I know that probably sounds disgusting for some of you guys, but I apologize. But if I'm not talking great, that's the reason why. Anyways, his team, as you can see from me here now, consists of Necrozma, Terrakion, Mandibles, Decidui, Magnezone, Rabombi, Tentacruel, Articuno, Sandaconda, Drampa, and Magmortar. Then we got a couple of really spooky threats here. Necrozma can do a hell of a lot of different things, between setting up rocks, between being a wall, between being a wall breaker, a physical sweeper with Dragon Dance, or a special wall breaker, or even just a set up autonomous sweeper with weakness policy. It can do a lot, a hell of a lot. So Necrozma is very, very scary. Terrakion, we've definitely seen it for generations now at this point, how spooky of an offensive threat that is with the rock and fighting stab. Definitely a big threat. Definitely expecting Mandibles to come here and be a bit of a nuisance. Magnezone to come as well, be a bit of a nuisance for our team. But I think we should have the Mons to be able to kind of match up well against Pat Mac's team. So hopefully we do match up well, and hopefully we can pick up the W. With that being said, guys, let's just dive right in and I'll show you the team. So the first mod I'm bringing is Beast Orlando T, Honda Leftovers, with the Honda Leftovers, Bulk Up, Earthquake, Stone Edge, and Protect is the moveset. The idea here is when you look at the EVs, I'm bringing a lot of HP, I'm bringing a lot of speed, is I want to be a really bulky, annoying Pokemon that can set up. That is the idea here. If you kind of look at his speed, it's Rabombi, it's Tentacruel, it's Terrakion, and even if the Tentacruel comes, so be it. But outside of that, with Bulk Up, we should be able to sponge, and we should be able to beef ourselves up to be able to sponge any hit. And then with Earthquake and Stone Edge, those 2 moves, we should be able to hit absolutely everything on his team, particularly once we get a little bit of chip going down on our opponent. And the Protect there just to give us a little bit left use recovery. So hopefully that does his business, and we'll see how that goes. Next up, I'm bringing Freya, Tapu Lele, Honda Leftovers, Psyshock, Moonblast, Focus Blast, and Calm Mind is the moveset. Again, look, I'm just bringing enough speed to outspeed Articuno, and the moveset speaks for itself. The Psyshock is our stab, the Moonblast is there for the Mandibles, the Focus Blast is there for the Magnezone, which is his only real reliable switch into my Tapu Lele. Outside that, he has to be kind of very creative. So between the plethora of different moves we have there, Tapu Lele should be able to do a hell of a lot of work. And with Calm Mind as well, I should be able to get a Calm Mind off, live a hit off, like I say, a Flash Cannon from a Magnezone, and get a Focus Blast off, or at least try and get 2. And then it also allows me to definitely sponge a hit from the Articuno and get a couple of Psyshocks off very, very nicely there too. After I bring Propeller at Barraskewda, Honda Choice Band, Liquidation, Aqua Jet, Flip Turn, and Crunch is the moveset. You could argue I could have gone CC here, but if I'm being honest, if I hit CC and he goes into Rabombi or the Decidui, and Decidui is more likely the answer for Barraskewda, I'm not going to get much off Decidui at all. So very problematic there. The Tentacruel as well. And you can make arguments, I could bring Psychic Fangs, what have you, but honestly, Liquidation, Aqua Jet, Flip Turn, those 3 moves with the Choice Band, they run over our opponent. There's no need to go do anything too crazy other than that. And then if I just have the Crunch there for the Decidui, just in case that comes in, or for the Necrozma, then that's perfectly fine. And hopefully those 4 moves should be able to do the work for us. After I'm bringing Marijar, Tangrowth, holding the Rocky Helmet, Giga Drain, Earthquake, Toxic, and Synthesis is the moveset. I'm bringing enough Fizz Depth for us to be able to take any kind of hit from Terrakion, and then a little bit of Speed Depth then as well to help sponge the hits from the Magnezone and Articuno a little bit. Now we don't want to stay in against Articuno by all means, but it's just there to help us make sure that we live a hit so I can get something off. So that's what the EVs are there for. But the main idea here is with Giga Drain, I'll be able to take a hit off the Terrakion very nicely. The EQ is mainly there for the Magnezone, and the Toxic is there for me to spam the Mandibles, the Decidui, and then of course when it wants to come in against us. And hopefully this Tangrowth will be able to do a nice little bit of work for us. After I bring Rodent Heat, Charla Rodent Heat, Rocking out with the heavy duty boots, you know, very regular thing that I bring, unfortunately. Overheat, Defog, Volt Switch, and Nasty Plot is the moveset. Bring very Spadef set because we just want this thing to be able to kind of come in on the Articuno, really, or come in on the Magnezone. That's really what I want this thing to do. The Nasty Plot is there, force to be able to go up to +2, and then I'll be able to kind of get a really nice Volt Switch off, or an Overheat against a Magnezone or an Articuno, or even like a Sandaconda if it comes in and we get a little bit chipped down off on it. So really nice. The idea here is like we're going to be a bulky wall breaker. Hopefully it does the trick. I didn't like to go for Defog over Pain Split because the webs are annoying. He can get rocks off in the Necrozma. He could bring rocks on Terrakion. It's a little bit of a nuisance. Don't want to be dealing with it. So we're just going to go Rotom and hopefully that will do the trick. And lastly, I'm bringing Doug the Thug Lat once more. This is the standard scrappy set you're always going to see with the EV-wise. It's fully Spadef. It's different than the Necrozma. Not too crazy going on there. Knockoff, Drain Punch, Toxic, and Rest is the moveset with the Shed Skin ability. The idea here is that I'll be able to come in on the Necrozma. I can get Toxic, I can get Knockoff, I get a bunch of different moves off, and I basically just wear down my opponent every single time. And the rest just gives me that live recovery with Shed Skin, popping off the rest more often than not, so I'll be able to like get more moves off against my opponent. So hopefully that works. Definitely hoping if once we get rid of the Necrozma, Scrap can kind of come in then on a Magnezone, on a Tentacruel, on a Sandaconda. You know, you kind of get my drift there. But that's the team, you guys. So with that being said, let's jump on up into the battle. Alright guys, here we are in the battle. As you can see, our opponent has brought in the Necrozma, which we were kind of expecting. He did indeed bring the Mandibuzz, which, yeah, to be fair, was kind of something we thought he might bring. The Terrakion, yeah, that was obviously a big offensive problem. Drampa is coming, alright, interesting. Ribombee is coming. I don't blame him for bringing that. Like a couple of weeks ago, we did go up against webs, and it was a problem. Hence the Defog we decided to bring this week, and he has brought the Decidueye as some form of answer for the Barraskewda. Now, whom he might want to lead here with? He may want to lead here with the Ribombee, which would be understandable. He may want to lead with the Terrakion. I think the only Pokemon I don't like the Rotom lead with is Terrakion. If Terrakion comes in, I can bring in Tangrowth to get a Toxic off, and that's very, very free. So I think we lead with the Rotom because he may want to lead with the Ribombee or the Decidueye, and that's what I'm kind of looking at. I'll be happy enough with that. Volt Switch is very free against his team, so that's really, really nice. The one thing I'm a little bit worried about is what is my Drampa answer. I got to be kind of wary about that. Drampa is going to be very, very spooky. It's probably going to be some sort of choice spec set. Now, I do have the Rotom here to kind of hopefully check as much as we possibly can, but we'll see. No Magnezone, so that leaves my Tapu Lele acres of space to be able to do a hell of a lot of work. So we'll see if we can do that. As in comes Sherwood, the Decidueye. We're kind of half expecting that. That's okay. I could go for a hard Volt Switch here. I reckon the Drampa might lead. Or might switch out here. I'm just going to go for the Volt Switch. If he stays in, goes for some Nasty Plot, Manless or something like that, it's not the end of the world. He does withdraw. That's fine. We'll see what he wants to do here. Gramstat is the Drampa. I'm all about that. All about that. As Drampa takes a little bit of chip there. That's okay. That's alright. I do have my... I have my Lele. I can come in here and... I could suppose it's a Moonblast. An extremely free Moonblast at that. Which is really, really nice. If this Drampa wants to go for anything with a Hyper Voice or something like that, that's fine. But I think I just grab my Moonblast and we worry about what's going to happen next. We see the lefties on the Drampa. I think it's the Moonblast here, and I don't think I need to think twice because there's nothing else that likes it. So I just go for Moonblast, and I just see what this what we do here. As he is going to withdraw. Let's see who he elects to bring in here. Parasite, that's the Ribombee. Oh, sorry. Oh, snap. The Necrozma. That does a nice chip. Oh, that's a special attack drop. Okay. I'll take that. He's got some bulk to him. And we see lefties. That's okay. I don't know what he would want to do here, so I am going to go out into my Scrafty, and I think we can get a Toxic off. He may have some kind of setup there to counteract me. I don't know yet, but we'll see. He could be a Tom Knight, it could be Dragon Dance, but I have my Scrafty here that can kind of deal with this. We do see Moonlight. It's okay. I'm just taking a couple of notes here. I'm alright with that. This is a free Toxic, so I will gladly take that. I will gladly take that. And we'll see what this Necrozma wants to do. He may want to go for some sort of, I don't know. He's actually just withdraw. That's fine. I will take a Toxic here on something buzzy. That's perfect. I'll take that. Quite happy with that. Quite happy with this thing being Toxic. That's just this thing worn down for the rest of the game. This is a U-turn. This is a foul play. It is a Brave Bird. It's a Toxic. It's a very free move here for him to go click whatever. I think we do just leverage Rotom here as much as we can. Again, Volt Switch is very free on his team. I could also click the Nasty Plot here. We'll see what this Mandy wants to do. As he does indeed go for U-turn. Okay. I have him Toxic. That brings in Terrakion for him, which is fine. I do have my I do have Marge, my Tangrowth here for that. But at least I got that thing done. It's Dodge Ram. I like the reference to the car. I have to say. Terrakion is in. This thing is a threat. We are just going to pivot out though. I am going to bring in my Tangrowth. Don't need to really worry too much about this thing. The Tangrowth will get at least a little bit of chip off on this Terrakion. If he goes for SD, I'd be able to live a hit while going for the Giga Drain. So we definitely have ways and means we can deal with this thing. As we do see the sub. Okay. Alright. I see you. I see what this Tangrowth wants to, what this Terrakion wants to do. Terrakion. I think we're okay just going for the Giga Drain. Regardless, so I think I just grab that. And if he goes for another move, then so be it. SD or what have you. Yeah, there's the SD. So he's sub. SD. Even if he's at +2, and he's not life forward by the way, so he's lefty. So you know we are going to eat a huge chunk off him here. I'll take that. Sub SD is going to be CC and it's going to be Stone Edge. He has to be perfect. So I'm kind of confident I'd be able to beat this thing with another Giga Drain. I think we bring down to like in around 80. There's the Stone Edge. Does he land it? He does. Unfortunately, that is not a contact move, so that is definitely going to suck. But I am going to get a huge chunk of that HP back. I actually do pick up the kill. Beautiful. That's one massive threat gun. We got the crit there. Unfortunately, yeah, I was there thinking I don't think we could have killed from that range. But we do manage to pick off the Terrakion. Tango us to kill. Really, really nice work by Tangrowth. The crit was very unfortunate there. But it is what it is. I can't really do or say too much about it anymore. So the Terrakion's gone. That gives me Tangrowth for the Drampa. Because the main Pokemon this thing was dealing with was this. Oh, sorry, was for the gosh darn Terrakion. Now, this Drampa, bit of a threat. Let's just say if his choice specs, you know, he will. Alright, I'm not going to say choice specs. I know he's lefties, right? He will have Fire Blast. Fire Blast will kill if his mod is 252. So we ain't staying in here. I think we bring in Rotom. I think I have to bring Rotom all day, every day here, and then because I don't want to bring in Scrafty just yet. Whereas Rotom can do, like, Rotom is relatively free. So we'll see what this thing wants to do. Hyper Voice. We eat that up. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. What we could do is I can Nasty Plot, Volt Switch, or I can Volt Switch into Tapu Lele maybe. Is that a play worth doing? Yes, it is. Yes, it is, sir. We'll do just that. We do just that. You get a little bit of chip there. That's nice. That's crit. That's 2 crits back to back. I'm so sorry, Pat Mac. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I do think we just bring in my Lele here, because I would like to keep my Lando around a little bit longer. So I think we bring in Lele. I think I can click the Moonblast again. Or I can click Calm Mind. Either. Let's just say he's autonomized. I'm just trying to figure out this Necrozma set really. There's a Hyper Voice. That did loads. Loads. A little bit too much really. Do I want to, if I go to +1 defense against this Drampa, am I going to live one more hit? Am I going to live one more hit, or is it better off I just go Moonblast? I think if we go hard Moonblast. Or do I go Calm Mind? I think we go Calm Mind. I think he keeps Drampa. I think he goes into Necro here. I'm going to go Calm Mind. I think we live a hit. He does withdraw. He's going to bring the Necro here. Sure would. Alright. Interesting. Very interesting. I think I kill you. To be honest, honestly, I do think I kill you. I think I kill this thing with the Psyshock. The plus of me killing this thing with the Psyshock is that it just opens up my my beautiful Barracuda. So I think we go for the Psyshock. Should kill. If we don't, he's not switching to Barracuda anymore. That's okay. Goes for the Spirit Shackle. So he had a little bit of bulk. That would kill me. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. That's alright. That's unfortunate. We see lefties on you too. He brought an awful lot of lefties. I can bring in my Barracuda here, because he's not going to be able to do anything regarding priority or anything like that, because the terrain is up. So I think this is like very, very free liquidation here, or even a better free crunch. I think he goes out into Mandy though, or the Drampa. I think the flip turn is the more optimal play. So I go for flip turn, because even if I don't kill, I can bring in the Tangrowth. That'll kill it with the Rocky Helmet. If he goes out into the Drampa, I can pivot around. We can go out to something else. The Drampa was something I half wasn't expecting, so we're going to have to be a little bit more careful how we deal with it. At least the Mandibles is worn down a little bit. With size toxic, so that's a problem. This thing should be dead. It should be dead. Even with flip turn, it should be dead. Thank you. Yeah. Claim our kill. That's fine. That's okay. Quite happy with that. That gives me. So that's the situation gone. Barak gets that. Rabombi's still there. Mandy's still there. Mandy's toxic. I have to go into. I am pretty sure I have to go out into Rotom. Is Rotom the play? I think Rotom is the play. I think I have to go out into Rotom actually, because if I go out into anything else, if I go into the Tangrowth, it gives him Drampa or Rabombi. If I go out into Scrafty, it gives him Rabombi. So I have to be. I can't just allow all of that kind of shenanigans to happen. He does go into this Drampa again though. I do think I just click. Do I click full switch here? He does get Draco Meteor now. So if I go into my Scrafty, he goes for his Draco Meteor. He is gonna. No, he's 100% Draco Meteor. He's definitely 252. I'm going to take a huge chunk, but I do beat him. I do beat him. So I think we go for the full switch. Let's see what happens. Just get that a little bit more chip. And all depends on how much bulk he has, right? But I think we go... I think we have to go Scrafty here. And I just go for the... I can go for a knockoff or I can go for a toxic. I see Hyper Voice again. That's okay. I'm happier with that. So that's alright. We take a little bit of a chunk, but I can go for a Drain Punch here. Or a knockoff. I think Drain Punch... Knockoff is screaming at me here. Because if Mandy comes in, I'll remove his lefties. I think Drain Punch is just a little bit better. It gives me my HP back. And like I keep Scrafty a little bit more healthier. Give Scrafty able to come in on this Trampa a lot more. I have no idea what this Necrozma is just yet, so that's kind of the scary thing. I have to keep an eye out for, but we'll see what happens. If I want to beat this thing with Barrack Scuda, how am I going to do that? Crunch, yeah. Okay, crunch when it gets down to 50%. Brings in the Mandibles. Yeah, that's alright. I'm pretty sure you're lefty, so I'm not going to get too much on the... I don't have to worry too much about Rocky Helmet. Which is nice. We get our HP back up. That's what we want to see. Thank you very, very much. We see the toxic damage there on the Mandy. You might be boots actually rather than lefties. Okay, that's fine. Oh, don't lose your pen, whatever you do, Irish. Okay. With that being said, I think he goes for Roost, to be honest. So I think I'll go into my Lando. I'm pretty sure he goes Roost. He's going to go Roost, Foul Play, U-turn, something like that. Right, so I think we do that. We'll see what happens. Don't have to worry. There's not too much I need to worry about here, really. There's the U-turn. We'll see what we get here. Do we get Necrozma? Do we get Rabombi? Shocked if it's Rabombi. I think we get Necro here. I think we get Necro or we get Drampa. And if I do get Drampa here against my Lando, what do I want to do? What do I want to do, Irish? What do you want to do? I could just go hard EQ. Two-shot this thing. Won't lie. Sounds pretty slick, that. Just going hard EQ, beat the Drampa, get rid of it. In comes Grams. Fine by that. I'm all good with that. I think we just go EQ. I can live any hit off this thing. Even if it's a Surf, I can live it. So I think I just go hard EQ twice, break this Drampa. Because I don't want this thing on the field anymore. That opens up the door then for Liquidation to... Or Liquidation to help me win the game. So I think I just go hard EQ. And we see what... And I can then protect off the damage as the game goes on. Oh, I just kill. That has to be a crit, right? Yeah. I am so sorry, Pat Mac. That was the worst. That's 3 crits. One didn't matter, but 2 of them were major. 2 of them were absolutely major. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Pat Mac. That sucks. That also opens up the whole game for me after that. That is the worst hacks. Oh, that sucks. It really sucks for him. It's great for us, but it really sucks for him. His Mandibles is toxic. He still has Rabombi lurking around. He does bring out the Rabombi now. Or actually brings out this thing instead. The Mandibles. Do I go for the bulk up now? Do I go for the bulk up now? Yeah. Yeah, we do. We go for the bulk up now. We go for the bulk up now and then we go Stone Edge. Yep. Because if he goes for the foul play here, he'd be within range. Like he'd be within range of Stone Edge the next turn. He goes for U-turn instead. That's okay. That's alright. That leaves Rabombi and Necrozma. So we have to wait to see what he wants to do. The Necrozma, that comes in here. Let's just say he's like that with some meter beam set. Because that hits on the special side. EQ2 KOs it. Which is great. Brings in Rabombi instead. Rabombi is in here. I'm at full. Stone Edge can kill it. EQ gives me it guarantees 2 KO. So I think we take that, right? I think I take the guarantee to a KO. Yeah, I think I do take the guarantee to a KO rather than the Stone Edge. I just take the real damage. As Moonblast, we'll see how much this Moonblast does. Yeah, that's a crit. Well, to be fair, he deserved one. That's a little more reliable damage, I won't lie. I'm going to be at 90. That's 46 HP. I'm going to go for the protect, just so I'm like within range. Like I'm still healthy. Oh, sorry. I'm still like just so that I don't get a bad roll here. Essentially, that's what I'm going for. As he goes for another Moonblast. Take that. That's no problem. We love that. We love to see it. Get back up to get a little bit more HP back up. Going to go for another EQ. You know, and we should be good to go. There's the Moonblast. We lived that. Beautiful. Good stuff. Down goes the Rabombi. That's nice. Okay, that leaves me on 35, so I'm on like 18%. So we've got to keep an eye on that. The foul play from the mandibles will kill. The Necrozma, if that comes in, can do all sorts of shenanigans regarding setting up. So want to keep an eye on that. If he comes in with the Mandy, I think I just click the protect. If he comes with the Necrozma, I just click EQ. He does actually indeed decide to go out into Necrozma. I am just clicking Earthquake all day here. Yeah. And then I bring in Barracuda and I click Liquidation twice. Should win the game, I'm pretty sure. So we'll see what happens. I just go for the EQ. See what this see what happens. We do outspeed. We should get... Damn. Damn. And that didn't even kill. Oh my god, that didn't even kill. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. That's horrendous. Oh, don't tell me we're disconnected here. Oh my days. Okay, oh thank god we didn't disconnect. I thought the server was going to throw there, but it didn't. Kept us alive. So the Necrozma, don't know how that didn't kill. But I suppose he went for the knockoff rather than the and I'm +1 defense. So that should mean the Lando if he goes out into the mandibles here, no worries. I'm just clicking EQ. The Mandy's going to take a little bit more chip. I go for the Stone Edge. We'll see if that lands. But the Necrozma, Necrozma's dead. Mandy will be down. So we'll see what happens. Let's see what Pat Mac decides to do. It's not... Yeah, do you know what? I don't think Pat Mac's played badly. I just think the hacks was horrendous against him. And I really feel bad for him. Like, no one likes winning with hacks. But like, there was a crit on the Tracheon. There was a crit on the Drampa. There was a... The Rabombi got a crit on me. But like, that didn't really matter. We do see the EQ. That brings the Necrozma down to Lando T, and that just leaves the mandibles then, and it's all about like who could pick off the Mandy really. If Mandy comes in, like I'm just going to click the Stone Edge. Stone Edge at the range it's at, it will either kill it or the Toxic from the Scrafty will. So we'll see what happens there. But other than that, we'll see. I'm not but yeah, I don't know. There's not really much else to say, you guys. I got 5 ons. Like the mandibles are toxic. It's game over. Like right. Like whether it takes me whether I go like walk out with 5-0 or 1-0. Like I can just sit here. I can spam protect with the Lando. We're just going to go for the Stone Edge. I ain't going to do anything crazy like that. You know, arguably I should protect Diff though, but I think we just take our kill and let Barracuda kill this thing. I think that's just the better thing to do here. Because we down low. Yeah, in comes Mandy. There's definitely obviously an issue with the server here. I'm just going to go for the Stone Age real quick. Because it definitely didn't take Pat Mac that long to go down. What is going on with the server? I think, a couple of people joined it. I see. 2 people. Okay. Alright. I see. It's a pity it's a pity I don't own a server. That way I could just like boot people off if I don't want them. If I don't want them playing. We'll see if we can get this done. God almighty, this is painful. I'll try and do a little bit of editing here, you guys, so you don't have to worry about this too much. There we go, perfect. We go Stone Age. Won't worry too much about it. Any day now, guys. Any day. I reckon we'll miss this, though. I reckon we'll miss this. To be honest. I don't think Lando gets the 4-man sweep, but I reckon we miss this, and it is what it is. We'll see what we get here. Once the Mandy got toxic, though, that was a big problem. Once the Mandibles got toxic, that was a major problem for Pat Mac, because it was always going to be on a timer. I was always going to eventually have to switch out. It was just a matter of when, not if. Whenever the Mandibles came in, we do lose the communication with our opponent. Bear with me here as I talk to him about it and see what we're going to do on that one. Alright guys, I'm back. We decided we'll just give Lando the T to kill. Like, we'll just assume it landed the Stone Edge. It has a 70% chance. It looks like it was going to kill. So we said, look, we'll settle on that rather than going to recreate. We both agreed, so we said, screw it, we'll just do it like that. So that gives us a 5-0 win. Huge win for us, because we haven't actually won with a big diff at all, or haven't won with a big differential at all this season. So that puts us 4-4 leading into the final week. If we win, considering I think we're at +1 diff now, if we win, we should be in a really good spot to actually get into playoffs, which is crazy to think where we were at one point in the season where we were doing atrocious. But it just shows you gotta just hang on in there until the very end. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up there today. Definitely go check out Pat Mac. His link is in the channel down below. Definitely show him a little bit of love, especially for all the hacks he endured there. That was absolutely atrocious, so I feel bad for him. But yeah, I'm going to wrap it up there today. If you have any comments on today's video, let me know in the comment section down below. Drop a like, click that subscribe button. And yeah, on that note, I'm going to get on about here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.